Greetings. My name is Tennent. I'm the president of Asbury Theological Seminary, and it's such a delight to greet you. Many of you are returning DMin students, some are new DMin students, but I'm so happy to greet all of you. Asbury Seminary is 93 years old, and for 93 years we've been seeking to faithfully prepare men and women for ministry around the world. We have over 10,000 graduates serving on every continent, seeking to be faithful to the gospel. When I came here in 2009, we established a strategic plan that we call the 2023 Strategic Plan. That plan was actually geared for the year 2023 because we saw we had 14 years of work to do to get us where we need to be, but secondly, that's the year that Asbury turns 100. And so we ask ourselves, when we turn into our 100th birthday, what kind of school do we need to be faithful for the next 100 years? And we've had tremendous progress the last 7 years in so many areas. I'm happy to report that Asbury, this past fall, for example, we had our largest incoming class in the history of Asbury Seminary. We've seen God renew our renaissance, our residential renaissance here, residential housing, so many wonderful blessings that God has brought our way. But I want to say something about the Doctrine Ministries program. Because one of the key theses that I brought to the seminary in 2009 that I have found resonance with our student body and our faculty, one of the most profound changes that we need to make and have been making in terms of seminary education is realizing that the days when you went to seminary, like many of us did, we go for 3 years, we graduate with a degree, and essentially you pack your bag for 3 years for a lifetime journey. That is a kind of a vision we had for so many, for over 100 years in this country about how education was to be done for the ministry. But now we realize that's not the way it is anymore. It can't be that way. The culture is changing too rapidly. The challenges that you're facing are too profound. The specific kinds of retooling that's needed are just too stunning for us to ignore the fact that now every minister must accept the fact that in one way or another, we all have to be doing ongoing education. Now, we always knew this kind of in theory, but now we really feel that every minister needs to be retooled and to refresh and to think about how we can be most effective in our ministries. And the Doctrine Ministry program at Asbury has been transformational in this regard. We've designed it in order for it to work around themes that are particularly transformational for where you are. We have specific tracks, and many of you, of course, are in those tracks, which are designed to help you to renew and refresh and to rethink things in ministry. And I'm so excited about that. The Doctrine Ministries program really is the great bridge between theoretical kind of reflectional ministry and the practice of ministry. And one of the big advantages that you bring is that you don't come to seminary like with an empty hand, not knowing anything about the actual practice of ministry. Many of our students come here, as you know, with no background or very little background in ministry practice. But in your case, many of you have 5, 10, or more years in the actual work of ministry. That has raised many new questions, and it raised many new opportunities for you. And so we are really working hard, and under the new leadership of Dr. David Geiertsen, I'm so pleased with what he has brought to our DMin program, and also Ellen Marmon continues to bring to our program. It's been a great refreshing. We still see the opportunity for students to engage in particular tracks. We love the cohort model. We think that's a big future for us, and we've seen it grow by leaps and bounds. We're so thankful for this, and I thank you that each of you represents a wonderful heritage of ministry. Each of you represents ministry experiences. And unlike a traditional master's class, this is not in any way a one-way street where professors lecture you on various things. It's really meant to be a true collegial dialogue where we work together, think together, and grow together in the ministry that God has called us to. So may God bless you. I do pray that this DMin journey will be a wonderful journey for each of you, whatever stage you're in. Don't give up. Write those theses, work on that material. Carve out the time you need to make it work. And I know from my own experience, having taught in the program for 11 years, it is a truly wonderful way to see people's ministries renewed. And I certainly pray that for each and every one of you. God bless you all. Thank you.